Well, good morning and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Saturday, July 16th, the 15th week of Ordinary Time, and the feast or the memorial of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. That is a title given to the Blessed Virgin Mary in her role as the patron saint, or the patroness of the Carmelite order. And the first Carmelites were Christian hermits living on Mount Carmel in the Holy Land during the late 12th and early to mid 13th century. Um, and then since the 15th century, a popular devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel has centered on the scapular of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, also known as the brown scapular. It actually looks like something like this, where it has an image there that says a sign of salvation, Our Lady of Mount Carmel. I think it says something on the other side. It's kind of long. Let me get it. What's the other side say? It says, "Whoever dies clothed in this scapular shall not suffer eternal fire." So the scapular promise from Our Lady of Mount Carmel. So we got that thing. Is it blessed? Um, and no, it is not idling um, objects, nor is it superstitious. It is a devotional. Feel free to look that up. But anyway, um, not. But most importantly, not only do you wear it physically, but you're supposed to wear it spiritually and internal, like with your whole being. So anyway, that is what the brown scapular looks like. And Mary is said to have given that scapular to an early Carmelite named Saint Simon Stock, who was around in the late 1100s, early 1200s. But anyway, Our Lady of Mount Carmel was the patron saint of the Carmelites, of course, the country of Chile, and as well as deliverance from purgatory. So for those souls who are not made it to heaven yet and are suffering the fires of purgatory to get out, as they are cleansed for eternal salvation in heaven. Anyway, today's gospel is from Matthew chapter 12, verses 14 through 21. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. But the Pharisees went out and took counsel against him to put him to death. When Jesus realized this, he withdrew from that place. Many people followed him, and he cured them all, but he warned them not to make him known. This was to fulfill what had been spoken through Isaiah the prophet. "Behold, my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved in whom I delight. I shall place my spirit upon him, and he will proclaim justice to the Gentiles. He will not contend or cry out, nor will anyone hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, a smoldering wick he will not quench, until he brings justice to victory. And in his name the Gentiles will hope." Well, this is interesting. So we got Jesus, of course, who is going through all these trials and people trying to go against him to try to prepare to put him to death. But just by reading through this, like Jesus, you can tell that his disposition and his internal state is like at ease, even amongst all those who are like kind of corralling against him and try to come up with these different conspiracies to kill him. And Jesus still doesn't lose his peace of heart. Like it just shows his humility and trust in God and what God's plan is for God, the Son, Jesus. Um, and he doesn't want people to spread the word about him. He just trying to just go about his day to day and not be distracted by all this noise and all these allegations, false allegations of trying to put Jesus to death. And so we can kind of use that as a reflection of how we are living our life, especially whenever other people are trying to attack us and trying to go against whatever it is that we are believing or teaching. As long as it's rooted in truth, there's no qualm or no issue or stress that we should have. But we're also human, so it gives us an opportunity to constantly seek out the Lord in our struggles, in our trials, in the attacks that we receive from people, so that we don't lose our internal peace from the external noise. And then the last part, it says, that last line from Isaiah the prophet, it says, "And in his name the Gentiles will hope." So that is kind of the challenge for today, is are we living in peace and in hope that no matter what trial, no matter what allegation, no matter what conspiracy, whatever people are saying about you or trying to do to you that might be hurting you, do we still have the peace and hope that Jesus Christ promises us? And feel free to intercede through Our Lady of Mount Carmel on this memorial feast day of hers. So have a good day. God bless. Keep it real. In the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen.